I loved what our guys did tonight. We made a couple mistakes but our overall play for 60 minutes, awesome. We dug in. We did a really good job limiting their opportunities, except for just a couple mistakes. I mean, two tough mistakes, and we had a little break there on the offside call. But our guys, they've been doing this for a while. They're awesome.
Connor's second goal had to make it breathe a little bit easier there.
For sure. I mean, no question. We kind of talked about it today. Lammer kind of had been down a little bit, came out last night, and we said, okay, Connor's turn. And building some confidence throughout our lineup again, and guys starting to feel good about their game.
Very different game tonight than last night. What did you guys do kind of scheme-wise to make it a little more open? I think we did a lot of the same things defensively from the two nights. Last night and the third, we got tentative. Tonight we tried to stay on the forecheck. And then when you have a lead, the other team's going to make a push and start taking some chances. But I thought just two turnovers that gave them hope to get back in, and those will clean up. But we just got stronger as the weekend.
Last night you had a bunch of chances on the power play. Tonight again, was it just a matter of time for it to break through?
Well, it was kind of crazy how we had great chances on the power play tonight. And their goalie, who I thought was outstanding all weekend, and then Ollie steals it from Snuggie. Snuggie was wound up for the one-timer, and Ollie came out of nowhere and said, okay, I'll take that. Cause we had a perfect line on the bench, and Snuggie's ready to one-time it. We'll take big goal to start the period.
Did you move Oliver up to that line to try to help get Snuggie going again?
Yeah, and they play such a neutral zone, trap, defensive. We want a little more speed to get through the neutral zone, and then we use that line against their big line all night, because Ollie, and Ollie had great legs tonight. He was great legs all over the rink.
You moved Clark back to center with Wood and Kurth, and that line popped off too.
Yeah, and they, and I think we've just got a lot of combinations that we can continue to go with, and our guys just go with it. And that was the line at the start of the year that was going, and then I thought Hughlin might have been our best player tonight in senior. I thought huge play by him at the end of the game, and big on the face-offs, and it was big.
Hit a lot of bodies around the paint tonight, taking the puck to the net. Was that a point of emphasis? And is that something this team needs to do to be successful?
We've been harping on that from early in the season. I'm getting to the blue and hanging around the blue. And that's one thing we didn't do on the power play. We let their goalie see a few of those, and we needed better traffic. And that's been Lammer last night front, and then tonight Kurth, and Woodley gets it out of midair. You want to be. That's where the payday is going to happen. Right in Bloody Nose Alley.
Beckett defers to Lamb on that empty minute. That kind of.
I don't like that. I've seen it miss, but it showed how unselfish he was and gave it over to him. We'll talk to that's one rule we have. You cannot be selfish enough with the goalie out, because you put it in. But it was very unselfish play.
Prefer how Snuggie finished the game with his empty netter?
Yep. And he wasn't going to be denied on that one.
Good preparation here, this weekend. Ohio State's a great team. Next weekend, Penn State just took 5 out of 6 from Michigan State. Strong league again, as always.
Yeah, Penn State's been, they've been going on. They're on a roll right now, playing great hockey, and we got a chance again. So go on the road, but we've had a hell of a good year. We battled through our little adversity in January, and here we are with a chance. So I think it sets up for an incredible finish to our league this year.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Thanks, Bob.
Wrap that up. And questions for Jimmy Clark? Jimmy, you slotted back in at center between Wood and Kurth, and you guys had a good night again tonight. Talk about the familiarity there between you and those guys.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of chemistry earlier in the year. Kind of nice to bring that back and get a shot with those guys again, and worked out well for us tonight.
Does it make it easy going back with them after maybe a stretch where you guys weren't together?
Yeah, I mean, those guys are so easy to play with. Anyone that's in center spot between those guys can fit in. But yeah, it's nice playing with those guys for sure.
Bob was stressing going to the net. Is that what you thought when you went there and set up Wood for that goal?
Yeah, I mean, Coach harps on going to the net, and it works out. So you just got to keep doing that.
Had you seen his baseball skills there with the bat that one in?
Yeah, I mean, we play a game after practice, and he does that a little bit. So yeah, cool to see. Not shocked, but yeah.
Did it kind of feel like just a matter of time before the power play broke through? Tons of chances yesterday and more again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, so many chances. Goalie was great for them last night and tonight as well. Some chances, but yeah, good to see the power play get one. So.
Kind of a hard-fought weekend, really, against a good team. This is kind of what you guys are going to see the rest of the way. Do you think this is good preparation?
Yeah, we're going to have these nights probably every night from now on. It's going to be close games, close to the end. We just got to get comfortable with these late leads and just be comfortable and lock it down.
Talk about the energy level at Mariucci. How awesome was it tonight?
Oh, it's so much fun. I mean, every night's unbelievable. Playing here is special. These fans are great. It helps us out a lot. It's a treat for us for sure.
You're back in first place in the Big Ten. What does that regular season title mean to you guys to go after?
A lot. I mean, be back here at Mariucci. So yeah, we gotta get some work done against a hot Penn State team in their own building. So big weekend coming up.
Senior night tonight. You talk a bit about Aaron and about Liam and kind of what they mean to the squad.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron's a unbelievable guy. He's a dad now. It's great. He's a leader. He's mature. He's been helping me out when I through this process as well. I'm just talking to him. He's a leader for sure. And Liam's coming in and also just being a leader. He wanted to come here and play for the Gophers, and he's got so much heart. And yeah, special.
All right, thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jimmy. Nice game.
Thank you.
Any questions for Connor Kurth? Connor, Bob said that last night Brody got a couple goals, and then it was kind of like, okay, it's your turn now.
Yeah.
How'd that feel to get a couple?
Yeah, it felt good. I haven't been fighting the back of the net as much as I would like to recently, so definitely a nice weight off the shoulders, and hopefully keep it going now.
Your second one there, it seemed like you guys really needed a separation right at that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. They just kept fighting. I give them a lot of credit. They just kept coming. It didn't roll over, so we were able to keep finding them, which was nice. But yeah, I give them a lot of credit.
What'd you see on that play? How did it develop?
I believe Clark, you won a battle, or sorry, that was the first one. Cal shot one from the point, and Clarky got net front, had a nice tip on it, and I was sitting there, and it just kind of popped out to me, and was able to swing it around in.
You guys were put back together as a line again with Wood and Clark, and obviously instantly hit it off. Just what is it about you guys working as a trio?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Ollie's great, and we love playing with him, and we have so many guys up and down this lineup. There's a lot of guys to play with, but we found a little chemistry there early in the year, and it was nice to revisit that chemistry and get it going again. And yeah, it's fun when you can find that again and just kind of roll from there.
You guys are back in first place a weekend ago. What's your thoughts there on going for the conference regular season title?
Yeah, I mean, we got a great test ahead of us. Penn State's super hot right now, and they're a great squad. So going into their barn, balls in our court to try and get first here, and that's kind of all you ask for coming down the last weekend.
Broadcast had you with the smelling salts a little bit. Can you talk about that?
Great guy over at Pegasus Smelling Salts, and he does other stuff too. But he sends me a couple bottles every once in a while, and I've been doing it since I was in youth hockey, and I just kind of like it. It's a good pregame ritual, and it's like, all right, it's time to go. Kind of everyone's got their own thing, but I like that one, and it fires me up a little bit.
A couple goals tonight. Maybe some of the other guys should start doing that.
Yeah, I don't think they can handle some of them, but Lammer likes them too.
Talk about Mariucci tonight. It was rocking.
Yeah.
How does that help you guys in the ice?
Oh my gosh, it's such an advantage that we have over pretty much everywhere else in the country to have such an amazing group of fans that come out and support, and they get so loud, and it just, I can't swear, but it gets me really excited, and all the boys love it, and gosh, we're just so fortunate to be here and have the fans we do. So we just thank them for showing out all the time and being here every weekend and being back in the building since I've been here. It's been unbelievable.
You guys honored Hughlin and Soulier for senior night. Just what do those two mean to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, both of them are unbelievable leaders. They're great human beings. I don't know if you've ever had the chance to, sit down and talk to them. They're two of the best guys you could ever know, and guys that will be in my corner for the rest of my life. And I'm just lucky to know them and lucky to be on a team with them. And they mean so much. And even if you took away all their on-ice success, they're just unbelievable humans and just guys you're excited to see at the rink every day.
This series has seemed like it had a bit of a playoff feel to it.
Absolutely, yeah. We knew they were right behind us in the conference, and also we knew we were right behind Michigan State. So it was kind of a do or die type weekend, and we said that going in from our Tuesday leadership meeting with Paulie and Dieter. It's from here on out, every game treated like a game 7, and we've been doing that now, and it felt like that, and I think we played like that as well.
Both your goals came, like a foot from the net, right? Is that kind of what the mentality of the team needs to take kind of the rest of the way, get to the front of the net?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's playoff hockey time now, and goals aren't as pretty as they once were earlier in the year, so you got to get to the bank and try and cash in.
Coming out of that leadership meeting, what are the intentional things you do to treat games so?
Yeah, we've had a great, since I've been here, Paulie and Dieter have done an awesome job running it. We kind of go over things that we need to work on, and then we also talk about just how to be a good human and just kind of developing your character, and as a team how we need to be better, and kind of nitpick little things. But it's such a good time we get to spend once a week, just kind of nitpicking things. And also it helps. I know when I was younger, just seeing the older guys kind of talk about how well the younger guys are doing, and just kind of the love they had for us, and we've been carrying that on. It makes you kind of feel a part of the team right away, and it doesn't make you feel like a freshman. You're just one of the boys, and we do a really good job of that here, and we just have some awesome human beings. So.
Great. Thanks, Connor.
Thank you.
Nice